Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well, and we lost. I'm going to do a quick review, but this time we lost. It's never really Arsenal unless they get your hopes high and then bring you back down to earth in the following couple of days. That really is Arsenal. The review from the other day, we had won 6-0 against Charlton, but this time round we've lost 3-2 to Brentford, and I wasn't really keen or frustrated from hearing that we lost 3-2 because I thought maybe he didn't even play all the players. Maybe the players were taking it easy since we have Man City in exactly 1 week, or maybe he just let them win to make Man City and Guardiola think that Arsenal are actually weak so that we can get them, we can surprise them next week. But no, after watching those highlights, I'm actually very frustrated. Number one, all those 3 goals came from mistakes. And that has always been a problem with Arsenal. When you watch other teams when they concede goals, okay, teams make mistakes, fine. You have to make a mistake to concede from a corner. One person has to let his man go for them to actually score a goal, for example. But I don't know why Arsenal always make mistakes in the middle of the park every single game. The first goal that Brentford scored, Luiz, he was trying to dribble in midfield. In between 2 players, the ball went and we were open in midfield completely. I'll come back to that statement. Goal number 2, Lacazette. The ball was cleared, fell to Lacazette. He tried to juggle the ball once or twice, lost the ball, conceded another goal. Third goal, Maitland-Niles tries to dribble, poor touch outside his own box, lost the ball, we concede the third goal. To be fair, all those 3 goals that Brentford scored were fantastic, but back to the first point, Luiz dribbling in midfield, and after losing the ball, the midfield is completely open. I talked about that in my recent preview for Man City against Arsenal, and I say that we have to be strong in midfield. If you lose the ball against Manchester City once, twice, thrice, you're going to concede 1, 2 or 3 goals in that game because their midfield is super strong, and every time the likes of De Bruyne and Silva and Mahrez win the ball, they're straight on to you. Gabriel Jesus in the box, Sterling in the box, Sergio Aguero in the box, and Arsenal have always been open in midfield. Every time we lose the ball, either in attack or midfield, there is no midfielder to cover. Shaq wasn't playing, I think, yeah. Torreira, I don't know whether he played the whole game. Guendouzi saw him. The midfield was so open. The concentration has to be high to beat those teams that you're coming to face. Man City, Wolves, Tottenham. But I'm going to talk about the one that you're going to face next week. And those are the guys that are really good in midfield. You have to stop making these mistakes. In the Charlton game, I thought those players looked sharp. But today, after watching those highlights, I didn't think they were looking sharp. Every time we lost the ball, Sokratis holding, Bellerin, they were all over the place. No one knew which position they were supposed to play. Luiz was all over the place in midfield. Lacazette was in defense, trying to defend, losing the ball, and that is what I don't want. Speaking of Lacazette, he scored a really good goal, 2 goals in 2 games. That is good for his confidence. But another thing, he still managed to miss, I think, 2 chances in that game, and he has to cut that out of his game. He consistently misses chances, especially this season. He misses like 6 chances a game. Every now and then he misses the chances. If you can actually convert just 50% of those goals, he would have had about 20 goals this season because he gets a lot of chances. So that thing about losing the ball in midfield and every time losing the ball, and number 2, not having any midfield to cover when you lose the ball, that really bothers me. So Arteta needs to work on that really much. Let me speak about the positives. As I said, Lacazette scored again. I saw Luiz trying a long ball to Niles again, and Niles heading it to Lacazette again, but this time Lacazette shot it over the bar. Maybe Arteta is looking at that tactic, long ball tactic. I'm not sure, but if you can open defenses like that, well, I wouldn't really mind. I know when you really want Arsenal back, we have really gotten our Arsenal back. Positives, but then negatives a couple of days later. But I really hope that we let them win. Another thing I'm going to add onto that is losing leads. This season we've lost a lot of leads. Wolves at home, we scored fast. I think it was okay, both under Emery, Ljungberg, and also some Arteta games. We scored fast against Wolves, drew the game. Scored fast against Sheffield United, drew the game. Scored first against Chelsea at home, lost the game. Scored first against Victoria away from home in the Europa League, drew the game. We also need to stop losing leads. We scored first against Brentford, they equalised. We scored the second goal and they came back again to win. We need to keep our concentration 90 minutes straight if we want to get the top 4 or even the top 5, because if we play like this the way we played today, in terms of defense and losing the ball so easily, trying to dribble in your own box and having such an open midfield, that really bothers me. I don't know where Saka is. I didn't see him today too, I think. I don't know. I didn't see Cedric. I don't know whether they're going to be fit for next week, but as I've said, I've already put out Manchester City against Arsenal preview. I'll link it up in the YouTube card and in the description. And my only positive and hope is that we actually let them win and Arteta let Brentford win, sorry, and that Arteta actually told them, just give them the chances, let them score. I really hope that was the case. But yeah, Arsenal 2, Brentford 3. That was our second friendly. That was the result. That's my short rant. We need to cut out those mistakes against the likes of Manchester City. Let me know what you think about the game, or if you've seen the highlights, what you thought about the game. Give me your predictions for the Manchester City game. And yeah, let's just wait for the Premier League to return. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.